How do you manifest multiple things at once? Let's talk about it. But first, my name is Hannah Love. I'm your favorite manifestation coach and content creator. I make manifesting simple because it is simple, and I am here to help you get what you want in life, because that's why you came to this planet, to get what you want. I offer various different coaching services with moi. I have an Etsy store now where I sell high vibrational digital art prints for you to download and print out yourself. And I also sell affirmation audio track bundles to help program your subconscious so you can speed up your manifestation process. If you want more information about that, it's either the link in my bio or in the description below, depending on where you're watching this, because I post daily on TikTok and YouTube. So anyways, you guys know I am a big and firm believer in robotic affirming, and I teach a lot about robotic affirming because you're thinking thoughts all day long anyways, so you're literally always affirming to yourself either what you want or in opposition of what you want, right? And you don't want to do that because you came to this planet to get what you want. If you are already doing robotic affirming, and I have videos on how to do it and how to get the most out of it, you want to ask yourself, okay, well, what are the different areas of my life that I want to manifest in? Let's say that's money. Let's say it's a dream relationship or a specific person. And let's say it's a job. Okay. So what you can do is make one, 2, 3 affirmations for each area, or you could just choose one overall blanket statement that kind of covers everything. Like, that's not super specific. It doesn't have to be super specific because your subconscious will know what affirmation means to you. So if, for example, for the job, let's say that you're trying to manifest, you could say, I got my dream job in the most perfect, fast, and easy way. It could literally be that simple. It doesn't have to be super specific either, because your mind knows what that means to you. You feel me? Or if you don't want to just use one affirmation for each of your desires, you could use a couple of them. I just think that might be a little easier for you if you get overwhelmed by doing too many affirmations, because you also want to stick to only doing a few different affirmations or not a ton, just because you really want to saturate your mind with these new statements, right? Because every time you go to think a thought, you want to start thinking. Eventually you'll get to a point where you will start thinking those new affirmations instead of in opposition of your desires, which is only going to help you continue to manifest what you want. Because at that point, you're starting to live in a dominant state of having what you want, right? Instead of living in the old state or living in as the old identity who doesn't have what you want. So that's one way you could do it. Choose 1 to a few different affirmations for each area of your life, and then robotic affirm those at least 2 to 3 times a day. I would do it right when you wake up, midday, and right before you go to bed, so you can really saturate your mind throughout your entire day. Because the thing is, if you're only doing it once in a while and then the rest of your day, all you're doing is thinking in opposition of what you want, and you keep wavering, right, from your desires, and you're feeling shitty, and you're getting angry, and you're frustrated, and you're thinking all these negative thoughts. Well, it's only going to slow down the process. So the more you saturate your mind with robotic affirming, the better results you're going to get. Another way that you can do this is, now I like to make note cards of my affirmations. That's how I robotic affirm. And I like to look in the mirror while I'm saying my affirmations, because it really helps me get into this like hypnotic state. And when I am in that kind of state, or really anyone, it makes it a lot easier for your mind to be saturated. So I am saying the affirmations from my note card, and I'm staring at myself in the mirror. And if you do this, you will feel so high on life and so like out of this world in a good way. And you'll start to show up and feel different throughout your day by you doing it this way. It's very, very powerful. Try it and you'll know exactly what I mean. Another way that you could do this is you could write down, okay, these are the like 3 or 4 different areas of my life that I want to manifest in. Let's say there's 4 different areas of your life that you want to manifest in. very quickly. You're going to just choose one affirmation for each of those areas. A very general affirmation, or it could be specific if you want, whatever works best for you. There's no right or wrong. Okay, remember that. Just reverse engineer your affirmation. What do you want? What is the affirmation that would help you get that? What is the best one? So then let's say you wrote down 4 different affirmations for each desire that you want. And then instead, you're just going to robotic affirm for at least 15 to 20 minutes for all of those affirmations. Or if it's easier for you, you could break it up where it's like, okay, I have 4 different affirmations. I'm going to set a timer and I'm going to do 5 minutes for this affirmation, 5 minutes for the next affirmation, 5 minutes for the next one, and 5 minutes for the next one. So it's in segments of 5 minutes. That way you can take a little break in between if you want to, 15-second break, and then do the next one. And that would be a total of 20 minutes or 15 minutes, depending on how many affirmations that you have. Or you could do it the other way, where you're just saying all of them for 15 to 20 minutes. Now, the reason why I say 15 to 20 minutes, you could do less than that, but like I said, if you have a lot of resistance, especially around manifesting something that you've never manifested, or you just almost feel like, I don't even know how this is going to happen, but I'm going to do this robotic affirming anyway. If you have a lot of resistance and opposing beliefs, you want to saturate your mind even more than the person who is like, oh, this is going to be easy for me to manifest. You know what I mean? Because there are certain things in your life that is easy and normal for you to manifest, so there's no resistance. But some of these things on your list, maybe there is more resistance than other ones. So that's why you want to do a little more. There's really no right or wrong. Those are just a few different ways that you can do it. The point is to saturate your mind as much as possible. And then throughout your day, anytime you're thinking to yourself, which the average person, thinks 60,000 thoughts a day? You're going to be thinking thoughts. You want to start affirming, continue to affirm in your mind these new affirmations and these new beliefs, because that will naturally start happening. Especially if you keep catching yourself, anytime you're about to go down a negative thought pattern, you catch yourself and then you start affirming what you've been affirming instead, so you don't waver, so you're not in this state of not having what you want, and then you're in the state of having what you want, and you're going back and forth, right? So the less that you waver and the more that you do this, it's going to help you stay in your desired state longer than not. Because who you are being more often than not is what creates your reality. So, with that being said, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Let me know in the comments below.